A lot of CC set up for the Lee Sin. They are going to commit to it, so I feel like Gen G's composition, you know, you have a lot of range to play around later on with the center and the TF.
Matchup. Not to say that the Twisted Fate feels massively better, and I don't think you really wanted to play the Cho'Gath mid in this situation.
They got that going on at least as we're ready. Let's hop onto the rift for game number 4. He's just like clearing waves over and over.
Oh, Duro!
Duro is like, sit down, buddy. What are you doing this far up the lane? As Zeka says, well, there's nothing I can do. First Blood gives...
It was super slick. And now...
Well, that's the slow. Zeus in a bit of trouble here. He is going to dodge the Q, but there are 3 people in the top lane, and already Zeus is going to be punished here. And they're just going to give the kill and the stack over to
So that from Canyon, he safeguarded away before the execute damage came through. He's like, no, I'll let you have the gobble.
Very good idea. Gen G have a lot of momentum here in this early game. Canyon taking a bit of damage, but that Yone, not sure he can stick around for very long.
He needs his ultimate. It's just a few seconds away. Then he could make a big impact, but the timing here is so good for Gen G.
TP gonna come through. They want to make an engage here on Duro. He doesn't have his flash because he used it for the engage in the mid lane. And so they're just gonna try to give this kill over to Zeka. Nicely handed over.
And now Canyon?
Yeah, there's a lot of people joining up here for the side of Halma Life. It is.
And we'll see.
This is Duro's play. If he comes, I'm gonna go for it. There he is.
The flash is good. And thing is, Zeka knows he's dead, so he actually tries to go into the tower. So it goes. He tries to give credit over from the ignite to the other.
Here, Ruler's at half health from the last exchange. He is Senna though, so he's able to heal up quite significantly.
TP,
yeah, it's going to be a straight up 4v4 unless the Auric can get here. And the Maokai just going to zone with the ult as in goes. Oh, he stole it! He got in! He moves past the Maokai and says thank you very much. That'll be the second dragon over to Gen G. Now we got the ult, not going to hit anyone, and they just kick him away. Gen G say, we don't want to fight.
I mean,
would be pretty nice
we talked about the Pantheon's ability to avoid the ult from Peanut, right? But Canyon actually just simply walks on Lee Sin and gets into the pit. Avoids it. Is that a really nice angle to have access to that pit? The kick here for the...
HLE are now looking for the Rift Herald. Keen does have TP. They want to contest it, but Canyon's going to be a little bit late.
Now let's see what he can do. We got the TP coming in. Chovy's coming in from the top side. Bit of damage already going in. There's a TP right in front of Gen G's face, and that's just going to be Zeus flashing away. As we got the Maokai ultimate trying to lock some people down and get this Jinx excited, but Gen G, they just form a wall. They say no thank you, but Peanut goes back in, and a ton of damage is done to the Maokai, but the Lulu barely keeps him alive, and that's a kill for the Yone. Finds another pick on the Chovy here, who's just on the run, and there's the engage with Peanut going back in with the Rift Herald, picks up another one, and Chovy not able to do much here on the right side of the fight. Looking good for the side of Humble Life.
Oh, they are looking for Zeus.
Yeah, he's very isolated down here. No TP from Zeka to try to save him, so it's just a straight-up 2v1, and Zeus doesn't really deal damage yet. So it's going to be a free kill given over to Canyon. Second kill for his ult.
He's going to be able to sustain so much in this longer fight.
Yeah, they have so much control with their range. And now finally TP is going to come through for Zeka after he picks up his shield bow. And it's just going to be potentially a flip, but you've got a Cho'Gath that you're smiting against, and all these resistances are going down. Chovy going to take a big chunk here on the left side, has to cleanse out of that one, but Zeka also being chunked out as in goes Canyon, gets Lulu ulted in the sky, but look at Peanut, he can't get in there, he's going to try, but he is not going to succeed, and now he does get punished as the rest of Humble Life just has to run away, tail between their legs, as down goes...
I think Gen G are in a great spot now.
Yeah, they're going to look for even more.
Viper getting chunked here. He's going to get zoned away from the turret as well. He gets taken out as, yes, Keen will go down as well, but the job is already done. Duro and Canyon behind them, and Zeka and Delight have nowhere to go. Just being chunked out by Ruler and by Canyon. Gen G running the rift right now.
I mean, it did die to the tower, I think.
Duro is also going to be potentially an extra donation. Potentially. Yes.
You know,
in Gen G, they have Banana Brush control. You can see Humble Life trying desperately to push into this brush. They actually will be able to do so. And they have the Maokai to attempt to zone them away.
They got to get a kill for that Jinx.
Yeah, they're not really doing anything. They're just kind of sitting around. The Maiden's dead. No engage comes through. No Maokai ultimate available. Bit of damage comes out from the Jinx and a nice ult here, but it's only hitting tanks on the side of Zeka. Duro is going to get quite low, but so is Zeka. Zeka's just out of this one. We do get a kill on a Duro, though. And now Viper has the damage. And Chovy just very zoned away, so I think Gen G might just have to give this one up. And that they will.
It was a really close fight. The amount of protection Chovy gave to Duro to try to keep him alive there to prevent the reset was pretty insane. But it's definitely a big trade up here for Hanwha Life. They win the fight, they get the Dragon. Canyon also likely caught.
Yes, flash and kick, but I don't know if he's actually going to get out here. Tries to taxi on a Peanut, but with a Lulu around, it's just elementary as they give.
Chovy out of mana and zoned away, and now Hanwha with this advantage, no jungler, gonna try to rush down Baron.
Yeah, I'm not sure about this, but they do have a lot of damage on this Baron already. Chovy's got a nice angle on the left side. They just want to turn off of this, actually. Keen, very tanky, but not tanky enough. Duro not able to peel for him, and out Viper.
On his tier 3 ultimate here, he's got it back up again in just a second. He can even flank here. There's just no way to move forward for Hanwha Life.
Yeah, you've got zoning from the Cho'Gath as well, and the consistent gold cards make it so difficult. Hanwha Life say we got to do something. They pull the trigger on Peanut's ult, but you're not doing anything. They just kind of throw an ult at them, and they don't find an angle because Gen Z are playing so respectful.
That was the last chance. Chovy with the gold card here.
Ult comes in, flash through on Duro, and that's going to be the end of this Yone as he's going to unbound, but yeah, he's just gone.
And now Dragon in 20 seconds, that's sold for them if they want to pick it up. Next stun card is up.
Or just start the Baron and see how it goes.
Desperate, quite desperate.
Yeah, they get a big flank coming in from Chovy. He's going to be here on the left side and take a look. And in the massive kick behind everyone, and the Cho'Gath knocks up everyone as well on the backside. As Ruler's already dead, and they don't have the damage if they don't have Ruler, as that is going to be the end. Or not Ruler, Viper. He's going to go down, and Ruler stays alive with the Zai doing tons of damage. Zeus running away, and now, I mean, maybe Gen G did it. They were patient enough. They're going to look to push mid.
I mean, I think that they can at least get an inhibitor here, but I mean, with 25 seconds on Jinx, 30 seconds on Yone, if they get anybody else, I think this game is just going to end. And I mean, for all intents and purposes, it may already have 20 seconds left on Zeka, 12, they have a wave.
Yeah, they have a Cho'Gath who is full health with the Senna behind him. And Duro's just going to knock away Zeus. You don't have any chance of killing the minions when you're that far away. As this should be going to Silver Screeps, ladies and gentlemen, as Zeus trying his best, and they're just going to flash over and kill the Nexus. That gets it done. Gen G looking for the reverse sweep if they can do it in Game 5.
You know, games 1 and 2, we're kind of wondering where Canyon was to take us to Game